If you're active in the Minecraft community, you may have heard of Origin Realms, or Realm Origins as it used to be called until Mojang decided that that was too close to Minecraft Realms and somehow Origin Realms was not. If you're observant, you may have also noticed that I'm on the development team of Origin Realms. How did that happen? Well, it was simple. All I did was DM one of the devs saying, "Hi, I have an idea for a system for animation in Minecraft," and they gladly offered me a job. Just kidding, that's not what happened, so you can stop messaging me. No, the actual story is a lot longer and a lot more complicated, so in this video I'll try not to break my NDA as I tell it to you. Wait, no, that's my old intro. No, that is my old intro. I am changing my brand so we cannot play my old intro. Thank you. Our tale starts in November of 2018. I had recently seen Onoware's vanilla adaptation of Minecraft Story Mode, and I thought it was revolutionary. This map did something that no one had done before, which was custom NPCs with fully custom animations, all using custom models made with armor stands. But something was wrong. Although the NPCs were visually impressive by every standard, their movement was stagnated and clunky. Upon further investigation, I discovered that Onoware had animated each frame by hand. That workflow is unsustainable, and to this day I have no idea how he made it through that grind. But in a moment of madness, I did know one thing. I could do better. So my goal was to devise a system that would allow me to take animations out of the popular animation software Blender and bring them onto armor stands in Minecraft, which was easier said than done due to the fact that I was working with vanilla, which contains a coding system so rudimentary that even basic variables are tricky and inefficient to implement. It's like the devs are trying to encourage people not to make data packs. So I ended up coming up with a two-part system. A Blender add-on which would take care of converting the animation into the right coordinate space and export it into a file, and a compiler which would take this exported file and make it into a Minecraft function. So I pulled out my IDE and got to work. Over the next few months I worked on the code whenever I had spare time. The process was slow going, trying to fit it around my other commitments and fighting motivational issues, but by the end of January I was ready to show it off on YouTube. Hey guys, it's Sam here, and today I'm going to be taking a look at these. So these are high-end, custom interpolated animations in Minecraft using armor stands. So the way this works is that each armor stand is running an MC function file every tick, which looks at a scoreboard objective that determines the frame and sets its pose accordingly. Now, these would have been really hard to code manually, but I didn't code them manually. I mean, who's gonna manually code every frame of an animation? I guess that's what animators used to do before computers were invented, but whatever, computers have been invented, so we gotta do this a better way than just coding these manually, and the way I did these was I wrote a Blender add-on and a custom Java program which would write these functions for me, and today I'm gonna show you how you can do this yourself. I mean, use the program I wrote. Writing a program is really hard. Hey, what did I say about the intro? The video got about 3,500 views, which was impressive given the fact that my channel was pretty much dead at the time. But aside from a few people commenting on how my voice had changed since I was a kid, and a few more asking for help using the system, it didn't really go anywhere. So soon, I lost interest and abandoned the project. About a year later, in February of 2020, I got a message from a guy named Araze. Araze, I think that's how you pronounce it. We just call him Ben in voice chat. So he'd seen my animation system on Reddit, and he thought it would be useful for a new, unannounced project that he was working on. At first he just came to me for consulting. They planned to use the system as written, or the Blender side at least, and they wanted my advice on various technical aspects related to it. But soon it became apparent that the system that I had written was unsuitable for the advanced type of rigs that they were trying to create. And seeing as I was the only one who understood both Blender and Minecraft at a low level, they brought me onto the team to rewrite the system according to their specification. Now at the time, a lot of development had gone into the back end of the server, but the presentable features were very minimal. During my orientation, Grindr actually showed off the trash cans at spawn and were super proud of them like they were the most fabulous thing in the world. Oh, how far we have come. And by the way, I'm still waiting for the ability to drop items into trash cans like cacti, Grindr. Anyway, it was initially supposed to be a one-off job that I would do in a month or so and be done. We weren't even planning to have cutscenes at first. But as the system expanded and more things internally began to rely on it, my temporary job soon morphed into a permanent position. And I guess that brings us to today. The server has taken off in popularity far more than any of us ever expected, and I think a part of that is due to the fact that everyone has their own specialty. Dan's specialty is terrain, Obi's specialty is AI, and my specialty is animations. Or the tech behind them, at least. I can't animate a character for shit. So that's how I ended up on the dev team. I personally can't wait to see where Origin Realms goes in the future, and I'm excited to be a part of it. Also, you know I gotta go ahead and add that shameless self-promotion. If you want to go ahead and check out the rest of my channel, you'll notice that it's not dead anymore. I've actually been doing a lot of cool non-Minecraft related stuff lately, including a new series that I'm doing where I try to recreate the game Among Us in real life, but completely decked out with tech and stuff. So yeah, go ahead and you can click on that somewhere around here. And on that note, I guess I'll see you next time. Peace.
And now, Igrium's first encounter with a wraith.
Shit. Well, I just... Ah! Ah! That's a wraith! That's a wraith! Ah! 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 Damn it. Fuck, I've lost all my stuff.